What's up, you movie collecting maniacs, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and it is time for a Quickie movie haul. I have not done one in a very, very long time, and my collection is growing by leaps and bounds, and I'm running out of room on the floor here where I keep this stuff out of the way. I need to get a video out for it, as well as my books, but let's focus on the films right now with some really great stuff. All kinds of genres, all kinds of labels that put them out, some really awesome stuff. A few of them came very, very recently, as in yesterday. One that I've been trying to get in the collection for a long, long time, and one that I actually thought I bought before, but it never came to fruition, so I have it now in the collection, thankfully. But let's jump right in and get into it. We're going to start off with it's a horror movie, but it's got sci-fi edge to it. I have not seen it, but I've heard amazing, amazing things on it, and I was really, really happy when the label put it out. Kino Lorber put this one out, and yeah, I picked it up on their last sale, I think it was, but it looks crazy, it looks fantastic. Can't wait to check it out. It is Death Machine. I'm not sure if it goes by any other titles, but this one looks like a hell of a lot of fun. You got Brad Dourif in there, being his crazy self. I think the whole premise of the movie is he's a crazy killer that kind of his mind goes into. Or am I thinking this? I can't remember. I don't know what the premise is. I don't know if I was getting it mixed up with Chucky, with Child's Play. But he's in it. That's all I know. But it's got a deadly machine in it that kills people. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with Brad Dourif's mind. I want to say it does, but it's been a while since I saw the trailer to actually know for a fact. But I can't wait to check it out. Yeah, it came out in 1994, so definitely flew over my radar back in the day, and didn't really come across it ever since then. So really looking forward to checking it out. But yep, Kino is putting a lot of great stuff out, as always. But as of recent, they made a deal with, or they have a Kino cult, where a lot of other stuff is coming out now through different past labels that they got the rights for. But this one looks like it's a great pickup. First time in the collection. And yeah, I'm interested to check it out. I've never seen it before, so yeah, should be pretty interesting. Cool stuff. But let's move it on to something completely weird and wacky. I have no idea what this is even about. It looks awesome though. I never watched a trailer on it, and I looked at just images of what this is, and I was just like, I gotta see it for myself, because I love strange, weird Japanese stuff, especially when it involves creatures, costumes, giant kaiju, things like that. This one seems like it's a mixture of all that. It's like a sci-fi amalgam of a whole bunch of random stuff. I don't even know if it's based on a show, like an Ultraman or what, but it is Voyage into Space. And what the hell is going on in that cover? And what the hell is going on in this group photo right here? This looks like a hell of a lot of fun. I might watch this just some random night to just get a laugh. It looks crazy. Yeah, I don't know anything about this, but it looks just delightful. But really cool looking stuff. Yeah. And who put this one out? This is an MGM release, with Scorpion releasing it as well. So, yeah, just looks awesome. And I picked this up for dirt cheap. I think it was on, shit, I can't think of the name of the site now. They have Hamilton Books. They have, like, awesome deals, so always keep an eye on that website, because they have, they buy a lot of stuff in mass and then try to resell it, and it's usually a little bit cheaper than you can find anywhere else. I think this one was like $6, and I couldn't pass it up just because it looks so crazy. How could you go wrong with $6? But yeah, Voyage into Space, awesome stuff. Gonna put it right next to all my Ultraman and kaiju things. Cool stuff. Odd but cool. Now up next is a movie you cannot buy legally on Blu-ray. There was an out-of-print Anchor Bay DVD years and years ago that put this out. I was unfortunately not cool enough to grab it. I think my friend does have it because we watch it every so often. But it is an awesome TV movie centered on Halloween and horror and stuff like that. And I have a review I'm about to post on it. I'm sorry I'm late. I missed Halloween because I got so overwhelmed with all this different stuff that's going on. But this is a hell of a bootleg, I guess. The Midnight Hour. And if you've never seen it before, definitely check it out, especially if you love the holiday of Halloween. It's saturated in it, and it centers around a Halloween party, so everyone's in costumes, and then the whole town is overrun by zombies, vampires, werewolves, you name it, it's got it. But it's really awesome. It's got a great cast in it, a lot of familiar faces in there, but straight out of the 80s, 85 to be exact, and it's just a lot of fun. And it even has a musical number that's straight out of like a Thriller, like Michael Jackson's Thriller, except it's got a vampire kind of edge to it. But the song will get stuck in your head. I don't even know what the title is. It's like I'm Dead, You're Dying, or something like that. But you'll be humming it for a while after watching it. But it's so much fun. And like I said, it's going to be my next review. I actually have it uploaded right now. It's just on private. I'm waiting to do this video, and then I'll do it the next day. So you'll see it the next day after seeing this video. But awesome stuff, and really great quality. They have two different versions. One version on here is a really clean scan of the film, and then the other version's a little washed out, and it has commercial breaks throughout it because it was a TV movie. So really cool concept, fun stuff, and I'm glad I actually own it now because it needs to be seen by a lot of people. It's a fun holiday flick. I put it right next to now The Worst Witch, and this is what I'll probably be watching every single year. But let's move it on to something I just immediately picked up today at a used movie store. It's a movie I haven't seen before. Edgar Wright directed it. He's a really great director. I love a lot of his films, especially Spaced, the TV show. But I've never seen this one. It's got a giallo twist kind of thing to it. It is Last Night in Soho. I've heard great things. My friends recommend it, so figured I would pick it up. I can't really see how it's going to be horrible because he has a lot of great qualities to his directing, and the cast is stupendous in here. And yeah, looking forward to seeing it, to see what it's all about. Because I do love Anya Taylor-Joy. I think she did great in Furiosa, and I'm looking forward to kind of see her role in this. I know she plays a character in the past because there's a lot of time travel back and forth in this one. I know the premise pretty much, but haven't really seen it. But cool looking film. Looking forward to checking it out. Let's go to another movie. A lot of these ones are a lot of first time, are going to be like blind buys, but I did my research, but I've never seen them before. This one especially, I just thought it was crazy that certain characters are in this. But the movie is, and this is another, I'll mention something else. This is Red Surf with George Clooney as a surfer, I guess, that gets wrapped up in some crime caper. It looks pretty cool. From some of the clips, it was pretty brutal for what it looked like it was about, but looks really cool. It comes with this badass slipcover. I'm not a really big slipcover guy, so it doesn't really matter to me, but it's pretty cool. It's a nice little hard kind of slipcover. But what I was going to say is that it also stars Dee Dee Pfeiffer. She's a blonde actress who's also in The Midnight Hour, which I think was pretty gratuitous for me to put in together. But yes, this one looks pretty insane, outrageous. I don't even know what the year is on this one. I want to say it's the late 80s or early 90s. 1989. But yeah, I don't know anything about this one, just from the little things that I've seen in clips and trailers and stuff like that. But looks pretty cool. Looking forward to checking it out. Let's move it on to something entirely different in another series of movies that I've not seen. These ones are out of Mexico. And I don't even know what the years is, 1957 and 1958. So these are classic black and white Mexican vampire films, Dracula films to be exact, I guess, or based on the Dracula kind of mythos. But it is, well, let's go with El Vampiro, but I know there's two movies in this collection. It is The Vampire and The Vampire's Coffin. But this one looks like an awesome release. Indicator put this one out. I've mentioned in other videos that I don't really have a lot of Indicator films, but I've been kind of slowly building up that library. But I love this little kind of like booklet style of the movies that comes in. But then you got two separate things. So these are the two movies right here. And inside they have the kind of disc and more artwork. So it's really cool. Really cool stuff. Almost has like a lobby card kind of feel to it. And then it also comes with this little book. Sweet. That kind of tells about the movie and I believe other Mexican films. I've been wanting to collect as many Mexican films as I can from that era, because there are some really cool stuff out there that are hard to get. So I'm glad that Indicator is kind of putting in the legwork to kind of get this to us. And this is, I believe it's it's an all-region release, so it's not secluded to just the United States. Really awesome packaging. It just looks really cool, really beautiful. And I can't wait to check the movies out. This one came last week, I believe. I've been kind of looking forward to this one. I know it was just released recently. But cool stuff. But up next is a bizarre film that I have not seen, but my friends watched when I wasn't at one of the Monday movie nights. I always regretted it, because I hear that the end of the movie is insane. And the movie I'm talking about is Beware Children at Play. And this one is an odd flick. But I guess the ending scene makes up for it, and it's something to be believed. But that's the cover art or poster that I've known the film from when I saw it in like VHS video rental stores and stuff like that. I always saw that and I was like, what the hell is this all about? But really interesting looking flick. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but my friends watched it and were telling me they had a blast with the ending, and I always regretted not seeing it. But Vinegar Syndrome put this one out. Have a lot of Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Really good distributor there. But yeah, I have nothing more to say about this movie other than that ending is supposed to be crazy. But I want to check it out for myself, and I can now. But we got two more to go. This one looks really cool. What is this year on this one? 70s, I want to say? You're not gonna. Oh, 1977. This one looks crazy. It's a martial arts kind of grindhouse flick with a main role with a chick in the central role who kicks ass and takes names. It is Lady Street Fighter, and I always was getting this one mixed up with actual Street Fighter series with Sonny Chiba and then Sister Street Fighter. Nothing to do with those ones at all. But it looks awesome. Very 70s, very grindhouse, very exploitive. Just looks really cool and fun. And there's that cool cover, Lady Street Fighter. And you got some info in there. But it looks like a good time. And I am actually really looking forward to checking this one out. I think AGFA, AGFA. How do you even say it? Did you say AGFA? What are the cool kids saying now? But AGFA, I can't remember what it stands for. Yeah, but they put this one out, and they're sold through Vinegar Syndrome, is pretty much distributes all their stuff. But yeah, I picked this one up in one of their, I think the subscriber sale when it happened. But I was actually gonna watch this one a few days ago because I was in the mood for something kind of wacky and weird, but didn't manage to do it. I think I got caught up in video stuff or reading books or playing video games. Who the hell knows? But yep, Lady Street Fighter, cool stuff. Well, let's end it on a high note, the highest note that I can say, because this is the one that I've been trying to get my hands on. And thought when they first announced it, I pre-ordered it that instant I saw it. And then weeks went by and I'm like, I didn't get a notification. I didn't get any kind of receipt that I bought something. And I dreamed that I ordered this movie when it first came out. But I remedied that a week ago when I said, you know what? I've been doing a whole bunch of overtime. Let's get this flick, because it is pricey. It's pricey as hell, but it's a limited edition. I don't think they're going to have this release anytime soon anywhere. And it's probably going to sell out. But it is, which side do I show you? It is Blue Sunshine. And this movie is awesome. Really love this one. And I actually have the novelization that I'm going to do a book, taking it back to the paperback segment with this one, because I love the movie. I've always loved it. I have my DVD back there somewhere that now I got the upgrade to. But this is just a trippy, I guess you could say it's a zombie flick, a psychedelic zombie flick where drug kind of transforms people into maniacs. So it's not even zombies, they're just crazy out of their minds, but it has a really zombie-like feel, like a Romero zombie kind of feel. It's just a really awesome, freaky, surreal flick, as you can tell by some of this stuff. But and it's a time capsule of the era too. It has some little political intrigue in there. It's just all over the place. It's really cool. But that's what happens to you when you take this drug. Kids, don't do drugs. All right, promise me right now you're not going to do any drugs, because you could look like that, a bald man like me. But yeah, it's awesome when the people freak out and they turn into these psychos. They just go hog wild. It's awesome stuff. But this set has a whole bunch of stuff to it. It's got another slip cover, and the slip cover has a slip cover. And there is the awesome poster there that I have on my DVD one. Really awesome, cool stuff. And inside, I think there's like 3 separate discs and then a book. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. But it is a limited edition. So I wanted to make sure that I picked it up, because I don't know if they're going to be putting a standard edition out or if this is all we're going to get. And I wanted to make sure I upgraded it and get it into the collection. But awesome, awesome stuff. But yeah, that's all the stuff for today. But there's a lot of info in there. A lot of cool flicks, a lot of just classics. It's all great stuff here at the Lucid Nightmare. But as you can tell, I mean, I still have some space that you can't see below, and up to the side over there that you probably can't see. There's like more shelving. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. The ceilings are pretty high in this little room, or in the whole house. So I still have some more room to put these ones up. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you've been picking up some awesome flicks, checking some awesome flicks out. I know tonight I'm going to go see The Heretic with Hugh Grant. Yeah, with Hugh Grant in it. So, I mean, I have no expectations. Modern movies, I kind of just go to check them out. I have no expectations on it. I saw Smile 2. I enjoyed that one. I thought it was fun. A lot of cool Giallo-esque stuff. But, yeah, that's all that's going on in my world. So, hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you're staying out of trouble. But I will see you guys at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!